The Needle Drop, or Anthony Fantano, or
Big Thinny yawn, good Thinny boy, temporary, I Thinny family man, grim Thinny, I'm Thinny, sad Tano, God Thinny damn, Pop Thinny, Nine Thinny, Bone Thinny, Best Thinny, no,
is the most popular music critic on YouTube and has recently got to 1 million subscribers, which I would like to congratulate him on. I've always really liked his reviews, despite the fact that my opinion often clashed with his, but I can still respect his views and opinions. Wow, what a concept. However, I'm here to talk about the worst part of the Needle Drop, and it isn't even Anthony Fantano or Cal Chuchesta. Fantano's fans, and for the sake of this video, his opposition, often seem to have a negative effect on the music community within YouTube, and quite possibly everywhere else it infects. I'm looking at you, Mew. This is a focus on his fans more than Fantano. Fantano is probably one of the most genuine and humble YouTubers out there, really. At least that's how he comes off to me. When we take a look at one of his reviews of a big release, we see a divide in the discussion that often sours the opinion of the actual music inadvertently. For this example, let's use Kendrick Lamar's Damn! And the review Anthony did for it coinciding with it. First, let's look at some comments that are both angry and funny and positive. I am purposefully weeding out civil discussion and putting the polarizing elements on here to prove a point that I'll close out at the end. There's a lot of actual good responses, more than the bad ones mostly it seems. New album comes out. Wait till a Needle Drop video on it comes out to decide whether I like it or not. This review really shows how unintelligent intellectuals can be. Lack of intuition. Why did I do that in an Elvis voice? What? Okay. You gave the album a 7. His latest LP has been certified platinum by the RIAA. You should leave your opinions for the new kids on the block type joint, son. That doesn't roll off the tongue very well. That's more your speed. Thanks, Black Dynamite, or whatever your icon is. I think you're depressed, bro. I had to do that in like a Vince Russo voice. You don't know music for shit. Just fucking kill your damn self. You just fucking shit ass. Well, shit ass. And if you do another damn review, you're gay. No, okay, this is probably just funny, and I'm sure it's a joke. I hope. Why do people think 7 out of 10 is a bad rating? That's a good question, because in one of Anthony Fantano's Q&As or whatever video he did where he explained his ratings, 7 out of 10 isn't bad at all. It's actually really good compared to him. That's dumb. I'm reading off the script, as you can tell. Compared to him. That's dumb. I'm reading off the script, as you can tell.
There isn't some kind of magical criteria checklist that I'm sort of, oh, this is worth this many points and this is worth that many points. Really, all that's going on is from 0 to 4, we're talking about an album that I dislike, whether it be a 4, which I dislike a little, or it's a 0, which is like an atom bomb of sadness going on in my brain. Then we have a 5, which is pretty much me on the fence. And then from 6 to 10, that's stuff I like, whether I like it a little bit as a 6 or a 10, which is an atom bomb of happiness going off in my head.
Beginning to doubt the Needle Drop's integrity, as this got a 7, and Feast, which is a great album, got 8. I'd say that this is a better, more creatively adventurous album, so the marking makes me wonder whether it's done for controversy? If you want to start a conspiracy about Anthony and Kendrick being gay, sure. Alright, the comments are just some of the part of this point. Anthony Fantano knows that he is a regular guy that likes music, but his fans treat him like a godlike melon man, and that does not roll off the tongue well, when it comes to his opinions. In fact, he made a video about this appropriately named I Control What You Like, which is actually a response to a video about Anthony Fantano. So this video is actually a video about a video responding to a video to a channel. Say that 3 times fast and kill your mother. In that video, he talks about how he knows that most of his audience yearn for negative reviews and wishes that more people would go through his positive reviews more. He also says he really wants people to form their own opinion after or before his reviews of said music. There is a double-edged sword with this notion, though. Again, this isn't Anthony's fault, and more the fault of the rapid consumption rate that affects our attention spans because of the internet. People's opinions can change based off of reviews because they let them, even if it is rational or not. Anthony talks about if he doesn't like music, this suddenly changes the mass opinion around it and how the music may be portrayed by others based on the listener. There is this fictitious hierarchy with reviewers and critics. Little did you know, Anthony Fantano is just like us. And I have to explain it that way, so yeah. He just knows how to review and observe music way better than us, because he's been doing it longer. Of course, viewers and fans see this as Power perceived is power achieved, and take it as their opinion or vehemently oppose it. The discourse surrounding Fantano is very polarizing, so much that it affects the discussion of the music board at 4chan. He is mostly a meme there, but nonetheless, his presence is felt. His content on YouTube is to show his passion for music, even if it's reflected negatively or positively. Fantano is against this hive mind echo chamber that is developed for him and music enthusiast fans. Another side thing that kinda angers me is the big jokes and memes behind Anthony Fantano and Death Grips. Death Grips and Fantano's reviews have a very distinct and shared history, but I feel a lot of people listen to Death Grips ironically because of this. And that's just internet culture. Looking at the comments of the recent Death Grips release Steroids, a mix of new tracks on their YouTube channel, you can't go without reading something about Anthony. I know Death Grips has a lot to do with internet culture, but I feel like people really need to separate the two to enjoy the music. I unironically like Death Grips for their fusion of punk and hip-hop, but the internet has a way with ruining taste for others. This is really just a personal nitpick though, and I don't feel like it's actually changed my taste, it's just something I've pointed out that kind of annoys me. Music shouldn't be the stage for pretentious grandstanding, but it is unfortunately, and especially on the internet and YouTube. Whether it be the total bandwagoner or a vehement contrarian, the only thing that is certain about these two types of extremes is the motive behind it, and that it's not genuine thought or opinion. It doesn't take long to form your own opinion, so, actually go listen to something.